Peace, and blessings. You already know I want to welcome you all back for another great episode. You know, my name's Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, and this is the show. And, always had a pleasure of being able to bring you all some of the greatest interviews from people in entertainment and people that's building and making a difference in our community. This is a gentleman that's doing both. It's my pleasure to say. And, you know what I mean? I'd like to also welcome to the show. This man is the CEO of Mobbed Up Inc., also the CEO of Mobbed Up Records. He is also the owner of 24/7 Secured Board and Restoration, and also People to People. He's really making a difference out here. And I'd like to welcome to the show, Gino. Peace, King.
Hey,
Salute.
how you doing, brother? Appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. How your day been going, brother?
Good, man. Busy. Actually, I know most people probably usually have a cool background. Um, I'm actually stuck in the car because I'm on the move, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We actually want to talk about all that, you know what I mean, and all the moves you've been making, you know what I mean, because you've been doing some really serious things out here. You know what I mean? Much respect to you. And also much respect to everyone that's watching and tuned in right now, you know what I mean, whether you're watching from my YouTube or on Facebook or even Urban Grind TV. We really appreciate you. Shout out to Urban Grind. Shout out to lifeandentertainment.com. And so I want to just get right into this, Gino. I like to start from the beginning. You know what I mean? I like to get to see, you know what I mean, how a person became, you know what I mean, the boss that they become. You know what I'm talking about? So,
Gotcha. How
if I
far
give
you
you,
want to go back?
man, as far as you can remember, bro.
I got you. Well, I'll give you the quicker version of it, but it
You got
definitely
time. You
wasn't an,
got time.
it definitely wasn't an easy road. So I actually moved out at a very young age. In between 12 and 14 years old, I was already out on my own doing my thing. Um, that doesn't not normal for most people, but that was normal for me. So I had to hustle and grind and figure out how to make money real quick at an early age. So that's kind of where it started, and kind of probably developed that hustler mentality at a very young age. So everything that's in front of me is definitely earned the hard way, but that's it makes it stick better that way, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but where does that drive come from? You know what I mean? Is that DNA of your father? You know what I mean? Someone that helped raise you, maybe a guardian, your mom. Who's that come from?
Yeah, so my mom's always been around in my life. She's a great woman. She's still here with me. My father, I didn't actually meet till later on in life, and he taught me a lot. He taught me the fire restoration business that I'm in. So that was, he moved on and left us, but he left me with that knowledge and actually taught me something that I've been able to teach many others how to earn a living with too. So it's a very good industry that I make my money in to get involved in some of the other things that I do, like the music industry.
Right. Okay. So, where are you originally from?
Chicago, born and bred, Bridgeport, Midway Airport area. That's where I grew up. Moved around quite a bit, but Chicago for sure.
Okay, that's what's happening. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure, like I like to say, when there's someone here from the city of Chicagoland area, you know what I'm talking about, to be able to interview on the show because I know firsthand, you know, how tough it is right here in the city. You know what I mean? Just trying to make a name and, you know, make history itself. So, you know
Most
what I mean?
definitely.
In high school, you know, what kind of guy was Gino?
So high school, yeah, I was an interesting guy at around that age, but I didn't make it past sixth grade. So it's another story for you. But sixth grade, I used to get in a lot of trouble in school. I was a different guy. I was dealing with a lot of anger, obviously from being on my own, and I dealt with life how I dealt with it. But I made the best out of it. I grew up quick. I got a lot of stuff out of my system at a young age. I believe that's what's able to keep a level head. I do many businesses. I train a lot of people. I'm always consistently trying to better people so that they can earn money. Bear with me here. Just lost my light.
No problem, no problem.
Part of the live experience, right?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Just basically, we gotta help each other prosper. We're all in this world together. It's a fight just to get through it the best we can, and too many people try to hold others down so they can grow themselves. If I figure if I can grow 20 people around me, as long as they stick a hand out, that's a lot of people helping me raise up. So it's a lot easier that way.
Yes, sir, man. You know, not many people can relate, you know what I mean, firsthand to be to turn out to be successful and to have been, you know what I mean, pretty much on their own at such a tender age. You know what I mean? It's like you say, 12 years old. You know, I can't even imagine. You know what I mean? But so what did you learn by being out there on your own? What type of, you know what I mean?
Don't expect everything to be handed to you. Sometimes life is life, and life is tough sometimes. When life is good, it's great. That's what everybody wants to remember and think about. But life is hard. We got to put in effort. Stuff's not going to be given to you. That translates into every industry and everything you do in life. So that I tell people with the music, to do everything in my power. You can use my contacts, my help, my advice, experience, all that, but you have to want it more than I want it for you, if that makes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I feel that. You know, I apologize you all for the little delay. You know what I mean? We're gonna get it together. But yeah,
Yeah.
I say I feel that though, Gino. Yeah, man. You gotta definitely want it more than, you know what I mean? You can't just be keep giving to a person and then, you know, them just keep expecting but not doing the work and don't actually get up to, you know, take action.
Yeah, invest in yourself too. I mean, don't expect not everybody's going to put $1 million behind you. Not everybody's going to hit the lotto. Not everybody's, some people have to grind it out. Not everybody got big and where they're at because everything was given to them. If you got to grind and you got to save up, get into the studio and you got to cover costs, whatever you got to do, you're investing in yourself because that's something you want to do in the future. You can't just sit around and tell everybody how hard your life is and this and that. I started at 12 with 2 bags of my clothes on a bicycle in the rain, and I
Mm.
built up everything I've had from there. So people look at me sometimes and they probably I wonder how he got all that. I got a lot of stuff that I have because I work for it, and I'm always hustling and I'm always helping people and I always do good business. You do bad business one time, people are going to remember you forever because of that. If you do good business all the time, it's a lot harder to get people to remember you, but you're not going to have a bad name.
Yes, sir. And that's definitely more important to me too. You know what I mean? The value of things, you
For
know what I
sure.
mean? Opposed to the reaching the quantity. So
100%.
yeah, so you definitely got it right, and you had it right since a young age, man. You know what I mean? Definitely salute to you, man, because
I
like I
appreciate
said,
Man.
that's incredible, bro. You know what I
Yep.
mean? To not ever give up. You know what I mean? So, um, man, you already told us a lot. It's only been 11 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, I
And
got
I
right
know
to
it's a
it. It's
lot more.
crazy
It's
because
a lot more to and I
yeah,
got a lot more.
some of my close friends don't even know these stories. So you know what I mean? I'm giving you some good background that I don't usually tell a lot of people, but it's important people hear it because you know what? It's not an easy street. You know what I'm saying? And that's there's a million other stories in between there. So it's from starting off when you're at a young age and figuring it out. And I lived on the streets for a while. I had to save up. I bought a car. I lived in the car. Then after that, I moved in with some friends. You bounce around. I've got friends of mine that used to sleep outside with me. It's crazy stuff like that. I mean, it's just it's the war stories that make you who you are today. You know what I mean? I don't feel embarrassed to say it because it was my life. I had to deal with it. But you know what? Look where I'm at. I'm sitting here. I'm getting interviewed by you. I'm in a Corvette. This is my car. I work hard. I play hard. You know what I mean? I've been to jail. I've lost everything. I've got it back. Like you name it, it's happened. I've done it. Uh, that's pretty much all I got, man.
Hey man, the pleasure is mine to be able to have the chance to interview you. You know what I mean? Let it be known. But man, you know what I mean. So when you were out there, when to the days when you didn't have anything and you had to find a way to make it, you know what I mean? Was it that you were like writing things down? You know what I mean? How did you manifest these things?
Well, you said it, manifest it. So I'm a firm believer in you have to think of something before it'll happen. I think a lot of things into fruition. I believe if you think hard enough, you can make anything happen. But there has to be follow up, and you have to actually put in the work too. You can't just think about it because you'd be thinking about it a long time and nothing's going to happen. You sit around because I have friends and people that do that as well. You can talk about doing stuff for a very long time, but if there's no movement or effort, you're going to be just some guy sitting there talking. You ain't never going to do nothing, you know?
Yeah, unfortunately, you know what I mean. I've had some people like that in my life, in my circle I grew up with, but you know what I mean. It's cool. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Over time, you learn that people get it together on their own time.
Well, they get it together or they don't. And you also learn as you grow, your own personal objectives change, and sometimes your surroundings and the people around you change as well. And if you notice, sometimes the people that are around you, you would never think in a million years that they wouldn't be around you, right? So sometimes the world has a funny way of weeding them out and away from you, and then positive things start happening if you're hanging out with the bad, the wrong people.
Yes,
But
sir.
I don't know. It's enough about that stuff, I guess. But we are building out the new studio, so that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's congratulations, man, again on all of your success and everything you're doing. I definitely want to get into it. I just try to build it up, you know what I mean, and try to keep it in sequence, so that people understand, you know what I mean, that this definitely was not overnight success for you. This was
one Hundred
like you
percent.
said, you put in the work, 10 toes down. So that's what's up.
Yeah, seven
Um,
days a week, 24 hours a day type work. You know.
that's right, that's right. So
Right.
so it all starts with Mob Up Inc. Is that not correct?
Yeah. So Mobbed Up Inc. is basically the whole. That's the number. That's the company that it all started with. And basically the company started. I was just with some buddies of mine, and I started getting into managing fighters. Actually, doing some MMA stuff, some boxing. Grew up in boxing. I just like it. I like the sport of MMA. I like boxing. Started doing T-shirts and some products and stuff like that, and just kept growing. Obviously with the Mobbed Up Inc., I play on the Italian background. It is what it is. I don't put anything out there that ain't already out there to be known. Put it
Right.
that way. But it's grown a lot. It's grown a lot. I think just it comes with putting the right people around you and having a good circle. And it's amazing what things can turn into. It's not just me putting the work in. Mobbed Up as a whole started out with my ideas and my visions, but it took everybody that I put around me to make it what it's becoming. So
Yes, sir, indeed. And let's take a look at your team. You're presently.
yeah, so
Yes.
a shout out again. It goes such as life. There's some things that change as we grow, but for the most part, everybody that you're looking at is still home team. We got Juno Lost Cause. Um, Big Chris Wolf Dog is not in the picture here, but another guy that definitely needs to be shouted out. Jake with the Midnight Sinners. Again, there was a couple changes to the band there, but the band is still there. Jake is the man. Wally Lockhart, man, Wally at Urban Grind. most of the stuff I couldn't get done without that guy. You know, he's my brother. He's a good guy. A lot of people know him. If you don't, look into him. He's good people. I can't even say enough. All the things he does. We got Baby Joe is another artist. We got Misfit. He just dropped a track. Mikey Main, Fortune Beats. You know, we got a lot of people, man. The team is always growing, and we got people right now that we're starting to build. They're just not out there yet, too. We're building up their social media presence and you know, getting some website stuff put together. But it kind of goes back to the facility that we're building. We have a 4,000 or 4,500 square foot building that I
Okay.
picked up. Used to be an Al Capone bar, actually, called the Midnight Hour Club.
That's
But
dope. That's
we
dope.
completely renovated it from top to bottom, second floor, first floor. It's all brand new. We're very close to being finished. It's going to have a couple recording studios in it, full media centers. We're going to have radio and TV on site, multiple green screens. You're going to be able to pull a vehicle in for green screen usage,
Right.
photography areas, you name it. We're going to have it.
That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? I've seen a little bit, you know what I mean? It looks great, and I'm just proud of you guys, you know what I mean? Just proud of everything.
I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
This
just
car is
proud
going
of
to
you,
keep
man.
shutting off,
I
but
mean, proud of everything you've been doing. You know, the place looking great and everything, and you know, that's just a huge move. That's a really like a huge power move. So
well, yeah,
um,
a
it's
touch base on that real quick. It's a scary move. So I picked that up at the beginning of COVID. So once COVID started, we actually started doing all this work and investing all this time and money into that project. But it's because I believe in the vision and I believe in everybody around us. And when we are finished, I believe it's going to be a nice hub for the city, for artists and everybody to come utilize what we've built.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you named a couple of gentlemen that you know what I mean that I got a lot of respect for. Number one person you had named being Wally Lockhart the third. So shout out to you know what I mean, Wally Lockhart, salute, bro. You know what I mean, executive producer of UrbanGrindTV.com. And also shout out to Lost Cause. You know what I mean. I really enjoyed the interview we had. You know what I mean on my show. And shout out to Dane Dilla. You know what I mean. I interviewed him as well. You know what I mean. On the I Say the Match. So yeah, man. So you know what I mean. What made you want to just take you know what I mean Mobbed Up Inc. to film, music, and other things? You know what I mean, and down other avenues.
Yeah, so it's hard to even remember to touch base on it. So yeah, you remind me, obviously with the film and stuff like that. So another member of Mobbed Up family that not a whole lot of people know yet because of the timing of everything. But my brother, Rusty Dooley. So he was a professional comedian for 18 years in Hollywood.
Oh,
He's moved back to Chicago because of everything that went on with COVID and shut everything down. But he's done comedy all over the world. He knows all the biggest comedians. He's performed with all of them, you know. Very talented guy. He got me heavily interested and kind of involved into the movie and TV show industry years back. We've done some shows. We actually filmed at Troy Duffy's house in Los Angeles. He actually made the movie Boondock Saints. So he actually directed a nice trailer that we did with Michael Madsen. If you don't know who Michael Madsen is, I don't know, watch any gangster movie that's out there available. He's pretty much been in all of them. I think he's been in
okay.
over like 200 movies, but great guy. You know, it's really interesting to get around some of these people and some of the interactions that I've had with some pretty high up movie stars and stuff like that has been pretty interesting. It just interests me. You know, I think the excitement of not knowing if one of these things hit, it could completely change your life and everybody around you. That's what kind of keeps me interested.
That's what's up. You know what I mean. I feel that most definitely. I can relate. You know what I mean? Because you know, you meet just so many powerful people, you never know who knows who and who's connected with who that may needs to open that particular who may be on the other side of that door that you just been knocking at for a minute and didn't know that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You just met the
Definitely,
owner of the house and whatnot.
for
So,
sure.
Gino, how did the people to people start? and what was the inspiration behind that? Because I see that you're working with kids, and that's always a great thing. You know what I mean, to work with children.
Yeah, so People to People Community Development Corporation, that company was actually started many years ago by a gentleman in the name of Steve. I won't put his last name, but he started a long time ago, and he was doing a lot of property in low income areas, stuff like that, where he was doing stuff for the city of Chicago. He got busy with life. The company sat for a long time. It was brought to my attention that he'd like to revamp it. Maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. I completely redesigned the company, changed the logo, updated some sites, built a new website out, came up with some new missions. Basically, I'm the executive director for the nonprofit, and we've done a lot of things and raised a lot of money for kids, and done some other great things. We've done some concert events where we raised money and gave it away to foundations for children with disabilities. That was a rock concert that Jake from the Midnight Sinners actually came out, along with a bunch of other bands that came and supported. And it's always about giving back. If you always give back, you're going to get back. That's just the way I look at it.
Yeah, man, that's absolutely how it works too. You know what I mean? I was looking at a video. I love these YouTube videos where get to hear people from all over the world, some of the most brilliant people, and get to hear their opinions and things and advice in life. And like just what you were saying in that order, man. They like, if you want attention, give attention. You want more money, give more money. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it goes back to how I feel, what I've been taught. What you seek seeks you. So, talk about that, what that means to you.
Yeah, no, and a lot of the things that I do or get involved in, not all of them might have the limelight or a return in, I guess, in a way where people would get some benefits financially out of something like that. That's not why I do a lot of the stuff we do. In fact, a lot of the stuff that we do, I don't even broadcast it or put it out there because, it's not about getting the attention. It's about doing what's right and helping people out. I mean, that probably stems from not having anything growing up, right? And
Right.
fighting for everything. I feel bad for others that don't have things, and they have to fight for stuff. So again, another reason why I started Mobbed Up was to give chances and shots to people who normally don't have them. That's something I really wanted to do for people. So
That's what's up. That's what's happening. And I know you was recently awarded, what I mean, for some of your efforts. And I had the pleasure of being there, what I mean, to be the one of the awardees to,
yeah,
what I mean,
definitely.
and you and both Wally was honored with Chicago um Business Awards, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Got a couple belts, man. We're holding a belt right now, and that's what it's about, helping out others. A lot of the help that we give, it just, again, it don't go. It's not about the limelight. A lot of people call, a lot of people come. Wally included. Always helping, man. Always giving back. If anybody's ever reached out to me and asked for advice or contact or connections, my contacts are always somebody else's contacts. Now, if you're
Yeah,
a bad person or I know about you and I know you're a schemer or this and that, yeah, I'm not going to help you out. But if you're good people and you honestly need some help, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you.
all right, that's what's happening.
And those belts are going to be in our office as soon as Cicero opens up. That's where our building's going to be at, in the town of Cicero. So
Word,
that's,
word, that's
that's going
what's
to be
up.
great.
I mean, hey, like I said, it was a pleasure to me hand it to you and be the host. And matter of fact, I hold it up one more time because
Yeah, I
that was a
appreciate it.
really special moment. That was really good. You know what I
That
mean?
was a great night. It was a great night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the matter of fact, the pretty young lady in the middle, that's Princess I'm sorry, goes by Nefertari, and she's a very talented singer, and you'll hear more about her soon.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was actually able to hear some of the singing, but I definitely want to hear some more. So
Yeah, she's talented. She come from a talented family, And shout out to Bridget Wiley, publisher publicist for the famous
big shout
Chicago
out.
magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Been doing it for a minute. Keep doing what you're doing. You're helping a lot of people. It's same as you. Anybody who has an outlet like this where you're able to help people grasp attention or help get the word out. I mean, that's what it's about, you know. You didn't have to have me on your show, like you don't have to have anybody on your show, but everybody that has some type of media outlet, this is what we need to be doing, is helping other people get out there and getting the voice heard. So I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, much love, much love. You know what I mean? And the, you know, the feelings is mutual, man, and that's the same way that I look at it. You know what I mean? I just try to I know that it's more of a responsibility that I hold. You know what I mean? So that's all that I'm
Definitely.
trying to do, you know, for people that's really making an impact, especially in the city that, you know what I mean, I'm in the same city grinding, like that's kind of asinine to ignore you.
Yeah,
But
for
at the
sure, for
same
sure.
time, I can't and let that be known, man, I can't interview everybody. But eventually I will get to, you know, anyone that's making noise, you know what I'm saying? Keep making noise, keep working.
Definitely.
So yeah, I know you also have a tequila, man, and I had the chance to get a little taster's test at
No,
Urban Guarantee Studios. So you know, talk
yeah.
about that and
So the
what.
tequila's coming. Honestly, I'm thinking that if you saw one of the names on the tequila, let's not mention that because that is no longer that name. We don't speak of that name anymore.
Oh,
That company also, since me getting involved, I am a full 50% partner now, and I have a partner with that. It's kind of hush hush for the moment, but we're going to be revealing a lot more information soon. I'm actually taking a trip out to Las Vegas on Monday, and I come back Wednesday to solidify a couple cool things. Here we go with the light again. But yeah, man, we revamped it. We revamped it again. I redesigned it. We got a new name now, and I'm getting some cool people involved with that. So look for that soon. It'll be coming out probably midsummer. You know, we'll be pushing that tequila product hard. So
word, word. I like tequila.
especially good tequila that doesn't give you a headache.
Man, you know what I'm saying? In that
Yeah,
order.
100%. Yeah, so that's another cool product. Again, I forget. There's so much going on right now. It's hard to grasp all of it between the products and the you know, from t-shirts to lighters to grinders to weed trays, cigars, tequila. You know what I mean? We got shoes that are Jordans but with the mobbed up logo on it.
Yeah,
Bandanas, you name it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I love all the novelties that you all have and how you have continued to brand yourself on other things that people is kind of sleeping on. So,
Yeah,
you know, it's all about that marketing, man. And I feel like, you know, the more things or platforms that you can be seen on, heard on, is just quicker to your goals and your dreams.
100%. Yep. The more you can get in front of somebody's face, the better. The water. Yeah, we got a water line. I mean, how many people got water out? It's so easy, and everybody should be drinking more water. I hated water. You know what? You can't really. I don't know. Can you swear on here or what?
Yeah, man. As
All
I
right.
said,
So even growing up, my old man used to tell me fish shit in water. You know what I mean? So I never drank water. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Fish do shit in water, and all kinds of other gross shit happens in water. So how much do you trust the people that are changing the filters before the water gets put in that bottle?
mm,
And he had a really good point. But you know what? The first time I got, you know, I had some health issues or whatever, and it was because I don't drink water. That changed that, right? But we definitely got to be drinking water, man. Might as well drink up mobbed up water.
man, if I can say, hold on, man, it's that serious. Hold on. I got a
Yeah.
bottle right there. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
It's that serious.
Right on time.
All right, sorry about that, people. All right,
You're good.
now the reason why this bottle is empty because it's that good. You hear me?
Boom,
This I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what you did to this water, Gino, but
man.
this is like some really good
It's no
water.
joke. It's actually really good tasting water, and that bottle ain't no joke. It ain't like a cheap, flimsy piece of crap bottle. You know what I mean?
Right? No, it's not. Just go slowly. You know what I mean? Hopefully,
Yeah.
everybody can see and appreciate this.
Mobbed up water. Forget about it,
Right? And I love how you had all the social media and everything. You know what I mean on there. That's real creative.
man. You know who helped me and who helps me with a bunch of stuff? Again, shout JT to Don. You know what I'm saying? JT to Don. Look him up. He be helping me out with all kinds of design work, and you know he came through again on that water bottle. So
DJ JT the John.
Yeah, yeah, he hooked it up, man.
Oh, okay, okay. Shout out
Most
to
of my
him.
stuff you see, a lot of it he designs, and he's happy because he designs it and I make it come to reality, So,
That's what's happening. Shout out to
uh,
Big Brother. You know what I mean? I'm been aware of him from a while. Met him a couple of times after he
good people.
won the DJ Award of the Year.
Yeah, he's good people for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I'm trying to
Um,
think what else. Shit, we got a tattoo shop opening up. Mobbed Up Tattoo, Mobbed Up Ink.
that's what's up.
INK. You know what I'm saying? We're just waiting on the village approval. It's taking a little bit. Probably, I'm sure not everybody's welcoming to the name Mobbed Up Ink, right? But it's a tattoo shop. So
Right.
they give us a little bit of problems. We've had some hurdles to jump, but it looks like hopefully by next week we're able to close on our location that we already have picked out, and we can start doing our tattoo shop.
Word, word. I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay. I see another way we can network. You know what I mean? I got some plans for some stuff with tattoos, but I'm not opening a
100%.
shop. But it's not
Yeah.
opening a shop.
And again, what shout out Jake Midnight Sinners. He's my guy. I'm actually partnering with the tattoo business, and he had a shop for 16, 17 years. Had a situation with his partner, got away from him. I believe in him. He does great work. He's already got a couple of tattoos he's done for me personally. Um, so it just made sense. We're just add to the brand.
Right, right.
There you
Yeah,
go. That's one of them. So Mobbed Up, he did that one for me. He did the Italy there for me, and he fixed some other stuff that I had gotten done. Being drunk at parties and stuff like that. He touched them up. So
nice.
yeah.
That's right, man.
So I
Hey,
don't know what else to touch base on, man. I got the board up, the restoration company.
right, yeah, absolutely. We definitely
So
need to get into
that's an
that.
opportunity too for people. Again, I opened the door. Everything that I have going on too, all these companies, all this stuff you see, everybody's always able to make money with me. Okay. It's not me trying to flaunt things. I do this, that. No, these things are successful because of others. So this restoration company, I started this company in 1999.
Mm.
All right. So my uh, growing up, my father had a company, a very large one. He was one of the biggest companies in Chicago doing this fire restoration. So along with my mother, I learned it from the bottom up. I know it like the back of my hand. I enjoy it. Why? Again, because we get to help people out at a very dramatic, hard time in their life. They lost everything in a fire, and we're able to help them get back to normal. But anybody who has contacts with any insurance agents, insurance adjusters, mayors, politicians, fire chiefs, policemen, business owners or property owners, you name it. Anybody in your phone is a good list to start with. Take a picture, look up 24/7 secured, tell them, you know what, I'm working with this company. Tell them to call you if there's a fire or an insurance related claim. There's got to be insurance on the building. Okay. I do help people that don't have insurance sometimes, but I can't help everyone. I just can't. So if they have insurance, obviously we can help them out, and that results in you making a commission as well. It's very easy.
That's really dope, man. You know what I mean? And a great initiative, you know what I mean, to add to your company. Good business,
It's
good
just
business.
another opportunity that reaches out, and a lot of this has cross promotion where you kind of hit the same people, or I guess the same areas. So we're very heavy in the city of Chicago. There's only a couple companies that pretty much are pretty known throughout the city and the suburbs. I happen to be one of them. So
Congratulations. That's what's
yeah,
happening, man. Like you say,
appreciate
taking something, a lesson from your dad and
it. So
turn into, you know what I mean, something profitable.
definitely.
That's good business, man.
So what else,
Man,
man? You think of anything else? My mind's
always, always, brother. So how'd you come up with the logo and who did this logo for you?
so you know what, that logo, in the very beginning, I had it in my mind with the hand with the cigar.
Yeah.
And then one of my guys said, you know what, throw a top hat on there. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. And that's just how it happened. And it just stuck.
Yeah, I can see it. Like I'm looking at it now without the top hat, and now with the top hat, it definitely was the touch that you needed. That
100.
extra touch.
Yep. And when you see it, it resonates. It looks like, I don't know, it works. That's all I can say. It's very easy, but it works.
Yeah, man. Again, from these videos that I watch, for years and things of that nature, simple works, man. And I've been reminded by even the
Definitely.
best of the best, just do things simple. It's not about difficult, complex,
Mm-hmm.
complicated, all that stuff, what I mean, intricate. You just have to do things simple and make sure it's good and be great at it.
100%. And just keep pushing it and pushing it and push it. The
Right.
more people that see it, the better.
Right. Marketing.
Yep.
Um,
There's different variations of the logo. I probably have 10, 12, 15 logos now. But obviously over time you get people, hey, make one for Italy. Hey, make one that says Chicago. Make one that says New York. But
right.
that's the OG. The OG one is for Chicago. It's got the Chicago colors. And then obviously the Mobbed Up and the Mobbed Up Records one is always going to be the first and foremost one you see on everything.
Okay. Word. Word.
Yeah.
So now, like you said, you play on the Italian culture. Um, Now, who came up with the actual mobbed up name? The name mobbed
That,
up.
that was me 100%. So I just again with background and just family, I just decided to throw it out there, and that's just what we do. And we put it out there in a positive light, and everything that we do is positive. So that's we'll touch very lightly on that, I guess. But with a lot of the stuff that we do and things that I do put out there, it's very easy for people to see and recognize. Uh, you don't have to say much, I guess, right? Sometimes you don't have to say much, and it says a lot.
Right, I heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean. Speak louder than words. Just put into action and say less sometimes.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. Just man, much respect. You know what I
Man,
mean.
back at you, and
And
to everybody else out here grinding during these crazy times we're having, man. It's to survive right now in these days. These are times nobody's ever seen this ever in our lifetime, including the people that are older than us. So I mean, it's definitely a strange time to be trying to do anything, but we're going to succeed, but we're going to succeed together. Everybody got to keep helping each other, man. This crazy shit, like, I still think it's crazy that people want to, like, obviously I get it to an extent because it's a business, but like to reach out to some people knowing they can lend you a hand to help bring you up, and they want thousands of dollars from you from social media to even do a post, like, that's crazy to me. Like, it doesn't make sense.
yeah, I don't understand, but what I mean, grittiness at the end of the day is gonna get you nowhere. And my whole thing is less is more. You know what I mean? So everything I do, I try to, give more than what I'm asking for in return.
Definitely. I don't think
So,
everybody should do everything for free, so I don't want anybody to take it that way, but it's like there just needs to be a lot more where people give back more. You know what I'm saying? And there are people out there that do give back and do help out, but right now, especially, I think everybody needs to just dig down and help each other out that's around you, and make sure that they help you back. That's the Chicago way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's always been. That's
right,
how I think of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Even when we travel into other areas, I remember hearing my brother in LA helping people out, never getting, the fair shake or never getting the help back. Uh, and it's because it's not Chicago. It's the Chicago way, man. We got to look out for each other. That's why Chicago is interesting, and we're such a good city because we do help each other out. We just got to do more of that.
yeah, man. At some point, unfortunately, you know what I mean. We got away from that theme.
Mm-hmm.
And that theme is special. So, we definitely got to stick to that.
Definitely.
All
Quick
about that.
shout out because it's in my head before I forget.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
planning a car show event for the summer, so look for that. I'll be dropping more info on that. Uh, Looking to do a big car show with some music and stuff like that. Obviously, with COVID, again, not an easy task to try to put together because there's so many restrictions and locations that aren't wanting you to come bring big crowds of people. But I believe we're going to make it happen. We're shooting for July. But again, keep an eye on social media. We'll be dropping information as we get it. So
Absolutely. And matter of fact, if you able, I don't know if you can, but I was gonna say if you could send me that flyer because I sure did mean to save it. I just forgot to upload it.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
so yeah, if you could message it to me, what I mean, I could actually show it on the show right now.
100%. Yeah, as soon as we jump off, because I'm not too good with this
Right. Okay.
with technology, but as soon as we hang up, I'll definitely shoot you over the flyers.
Okay. And then I'll still share it while the show's live at the end of the show.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, man. But so again, we're talking about this pandemic again, something that has we have never seen in history, and so you really don't know how to deal with it, how to really approach it, and so what I mean, how delicate have you been with your company when it comes to events? Because I know that you were doing a lot of events, and this is a huge event that you had just put together recently. This is prior to the pandemic, so
Yeah, so right before the pandemic hit, we just got done doing a benefit charity event for the children with disabilities, where we actually had a very good turnout. And then we had the Summer Wave Fest. A lot of people remember that. We had it in the summer. We probably had about 8,000 people show up. So I mean, it was a very, very large event. We had a lot of artists perform, and it was like right after that, the floor got ripped out from underneath us. We had about 8, 9 shows planned after that. I think there was one more like right before it hit, and it got real bad. We had a Bone Thugs and Harmony event that had went through, but then after that, it was just there was nothing, man. We had to cancel everything. Get the light back on. Yeah, we had to cancel a bunch of events and just kind of wait it out, just like everybody else. Lost some money on some venues, didn't get money back, retainers, all that stuff, the whole 9 yards. But such is life, you know what I mean? We can't sit back and cry about it. We just got to keep moving and change with the times, really.
yeah, I'm sorry, I lost signal for a second.
It's all good. Yeah, so just like with anything else in any other business, we had to shut down for a while and replan. There's the Summer Wave Fest. Yeah, so we had a great turnout, a lot of help, a lot of support. Shout out Sean Dell from Power 92. He was actually a huge reason that event was so successful. I mean, he went over and beyond to help market that with us. It was a big deal. So
Yeah, and you had a huge headliners too, what I mean? Shout out to all your headliners, being not only local people, but this is all around for the industry.
yeah, I just tried to shake it up, man. It was something that Chicago had not seen for a while, and honestly, I feel like that event was good for Chicago, period. And it actually brought a lot of people together. It was starting to bring opportunities around. A lot of the people that were involved were linking up with some of the bigger artists that I had brought to the stage. And, it was just all positivity. It was all good stuff, man.
Right.
So COVID kind of hit all of us and, kind of smacked us all in the ass a little bit, but it's turning around. It's coming back. It's getting back to normal, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to Twister and Scarface, what I mean? They always gonna be in my top five all time, what I mean? They always
100%. Yep.
so yeah, man. But I'm just happy that what I mean. I'm glad to see that you and your peoples are safe. You know what I mean. You all made it up out this pandemic. You know what I mean. For I say made it out of it because I'm thinking positive, and I believe it is closer to over than it is. You know what I mean to continuing. So you know what I mean.
Definitely. Likewise. Likewise.
Yeah, man. I feel like we've seen the worst already.
Yeah, it's got to be behind us. And I was out there, in the forefront of it. So we were obviously with the restoration and the boarding up. We were actually boarding up Saks Fifth Avenue as Nordstrom's was being broken into, and we were
Wow.
boarding up a lot of buildings throughout the city, and just like everybody dealt with things differently, and I don't blame nobody for nothing. Everybody just had, I made a lot of money during all that, so it is what it is. But I hate to see the small businesses that didn't have insurance that got damaged, and a lot of businesses went out of business because of this. A lot of people couldn't withstand waiting to not be able to make money. I know personal friends that have lost everything. It's with no help from the government, no help from the insurance company, no nothing. So it's just a really strange time in life that it's interesting to see how people pivot and change what they've done their entire life to now they have to figure out something else to earn money to basically raise their family. It's sad, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm I'm definitely sympathetic for everybody that's, is going through everything you just notated right there. And
Hmm.
it's just like you say, it's just rough times and something that, just no preparation, no formula to how to deal with it, just is day to day. So what is your day to day motivation like?
Man, wake up and just grind. You know what I mean? I'm up. I'm up every day till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You know, it's kind of when I start laying it down, and then I try to get up around 7, 8, and just do it again. It's a nonstop because there's so many things going on. Um, each business or each thing take a priority at different times, so there's always something to do.
Word. Yeah, I
Yep.
remember you saying earlier in the interview, it's the excitement behind the, just seeing what the opportunity can bring. So yeah, man, just continue staying vicious, man. You know what I mean? You got the winning hand.
Appreciate
See,
you, man. Hey, we,
doing
we we ain't winning unless everybody else around us wins and everybody helps support us. So that's obviously very important. You know, everybody look up Mobbed Up, catch us on all our social media, look up Mobbed Up Inc. Start checking out our artists, support the artists. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do this. Everybody that's on the team and on the squad, and if you see us personally pushing somebody, it's because we know that they're putting into themselves, they invest in themselves, and they put in the work. Everybody that we have around us, we used to have a big team. And I'm not going to downgrade anybody or talk negative on anybody. Things just don't work out sometimes. People go their own way. But if you see them around us, and I can't help everybody, again, it goes back to that. We could only do so much, right? Uh, our contacts and our people are always there. We'll always help that way. But our in-house team, there's a reason why they're on there. Not everybody might agree. You don't have to like them. You don't have to like, but they are putting in the work. They live and breathe what they're doing, and I respect that. You know,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. In that order. Um,
100.
so, so yeah, if I can just get into this, so man, it's been a pleasure, man, getting to know you, brother. You know what I mean, a little bit more than what I had before, and it was always much respect. You know what I mean. I love doing these interviews because I get to look people up and get deeper into their history and their accomplishment, achievements, such, and what I mean. It was cool, what I mean, to see everything you've been doing, to see where you came from and how
I
you.
appreciate it.
So that's what's up, bro. Keep working hard and just keep bossing it out. You know what I mean, the mobbed up way.
Appreciate you, man. It's the only way I know. So I appreciate you having me on. And again, I'm sure we're going to be doing more together. And I want you to come peep the place when it's finished, and you come check out what we built over there in Cicero too.
For sure, absolutely. And if I may, man, I want to real quick introduce you to my new. I just picked up two new sponsors to Isaidit Management. So if I may,
Man, let's do it.
I'd like to welcome hairbossbiz.com to the family. You know what I mean. I don't like to say team because it's beyond a team with me. You know what I mean. It's family. When you rocking with me, what I mean. It's really like family. So in that order. So
Shout
shout
out.
out to hairbossbiz.com. And like you see, you can contact this company, hairbossbiz at gmail.com. And you can launch your own hair brand through her, just like that in that order. And then also have to definitely shout out Aesthetics. And that is Aesthetics, and she is the art of beauty and fashion boutique. And she located actually in Stockton, California. So shout out to Cherie, what I mean, Spears, Peace Queen. Appreciate you and much love.
That's what's up.
And her website is right at the top, as you see. So what I mean, visit her website and start ordering those clothes because she got great prices, high end material. Yeah,
Anybody out there grinding, support them.
that's right, man. We should. Why not? You know what I mean? So, man, again, bro, you know what I mean? Mobbed up, you know what I mean? In the building. So,
Mobbed up. Appreciate you, bro.
yes, sir. Much respect, Gino.
All right, back at
You
you, man.
good
I'm gonna
out
send you
there,
that
man.
flyer too when I log off.
Yeah, definitely. Please do.
Cool, brother. I appreciate you, man.
All right, holla back. Be safe.
Be good.
All right, I said it. Thank you again for everybody that tuned in today. You know what I mean? Still stick around, please, because we have some flyers and some shout outs to do, like always. You know what I mean? Again, I always want to shout out everyone that's tuned in today. You know, you could be doing anything this Saturday night. And whether you're watching this live or maybe you even see a replay at some point, please share this video, check it out, fast forward, rewind through it because it's some great footage. This brother right here, I just interviewed, he was homeless since he was 12 years old and he ended up building an empire and it's called mobedumpinc.com. So you definitely want to check that out. So straight like that. So if y'all didn't know, yeah, I said it. The radio show will actually be coming March the 25th. That's when we're gonna be launching. That's actually this Thursday. So you definitely want to mark your calendar for that because it's going live at 8 p.m. CST, 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what I'm talking about? So that's over on my friend streetscienceradio.com. Much respect to them. Shout out to my brother Phil Cantone. So also, I like to also share. Let me see, lifeandentertainment.com. So shout out to Gina Hills. You know what I mean, great friend of mine. You know what I mean, she's actually doing a more than a huge effort and help push. You know what I mean, my brand and my company further. And I look forward to working with her more, hands on. So shout out to Gina Hills, lifeentertainment.com. Check her out. She do great interviews and she got some interviews coming up soon. So just stay in tune my page. Again, this was the summer event fest that Gino pulled off successfully. You know what I mean? Like you say, over 8,000 people in attendance. You see the names that's on the flyer, man. That's a really big show. So um hey, in that order. So yeah, actually, he just sent me a couple of flyers. So I'm about to save it. And then I'm about to try to upload it real quick while I'm talking in slow motion. But yeah, again, if you ate up on Mobbed Up, get in tune. Again, look up Mobbed Up Inc. And actually, this is what Gino's referring to. This is the Motor Fest presented by Mobbed Up. That's going to be coming up, soon. Times and everything will be announced. But like you say, it's going to be this summer. You know what I mean? I definitely look forward to being there. You know what I'm saying? That looks like it's going to be dope. So yeah, this is going to be really exciting. And again, shout out to this show right here. So what's going down? So check that out. Look them up. Shout out to my brother Sean White. You know what I'm saying? He got a new single out called "Kiss the Pain Away." You know what I'm saying? And he's actually, surprise, surprise, he's my next guest, and he's gonna be here. Yep, that's him, Sean White. Yep, that's him right there, Sean White. So yeah, he's gonna be here March the 23rd, 1 p.m. CST time. You can definitely tune in. He's an incredible singer. You know what I mean? Super talented and along with a songwriter. And like I said, he got a hit track, hit single out called Kiss the Pain Away. Shout out to Lisa E. You know what I mean? That's his manager if you want to book him, for any of your upcoming events. So yeah, you know what I mean. Before we get out of here, I want to shout out Mimi Legrand. You know what I mean. Shout out San Diego Bars. Shout out to Rumba. Let me see. Who else can I shout out? Shout out to everybody who tuned in on my Instagram today. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to go through some names real quick. Let's see who tuned in. Shout out to Real Chad Johnson. Shout out to um, Gomish. Shout out to Hart Darren. Shout out to Juanita. Um, yeah, much love. Shout out to is King underscore baby 87. You know what I mean? Much love to y'all. Much respect. Shout out to Chief Bananas, right here in Chicago. You know what I mean? The Kickback Show. I think I have a flyer of hers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here we go. So shout out to Shakita. She got a nice show. Shout out to my friend Mimi Mala, you know what I mean, out there in Florida, Tampa Bay, always represented. You know what I'm saying? So peace, Queen. Appreciate you. You know, if y'all in an accident, you know what I mean, she has a very successful insurance company and a radio show, two-time stellar winning radio show called called Peace in the Streets, peaceinthestreets.com. So yeah, shout out to Miss Sharon and Prezine. You know what I mean? That's a great book about, you know, black history and our culture and you know what I mean, everything. You know what I mean? She really put it together and really put it in the book. Yeah, and always shout out to Urban Grind TV. Again, urbangrindtv.com. So, you know, they have many services. You definitely want to check them out. You know, the number is below, toll free. Shout out to my brother Dean. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can contact him at 773-744-0715. And that's DMP Magazine. You know what I mean? He's a great photographer here locally in Chicago. Man, he's a celebrity photographer, not just any photographer. This man is a legend. Shout out to Stephanie Batiste, you know what I mean, co-host at Soul and Blues Live TV. Peace to you, Queen. Appreciate you. Much love. Shout out to Tamara Knighton right here in Chicago, you know what I mean, making moves, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to networking with her more too. So I just want to definitely shout her out. Shout out to my peoples right here, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago land, GQ Gentleman right here in Inglewood, Chicago at 7149 South State. You know what I mean? That's right off the highway. You know what I mean? Styles by Dave. Appreciate you. Much love. Yeah, and I think, you know what I mean, for now, you know, we got everything covered. So again, you know what I mean, the next interview is gonna be coming up real soon. Like I said. And the next interview is with the brother Sean White. So again, just please stay tuned. And again, shout out to my sponsors, Aesthetics, the Art of Beauty, and also I'm gonna get this right here, bossbiz.com. You know what I'm talking about? So hey, we're gonna get it together today. It's been a long day, it's been a long night. It's Saturday night. Y'all can turn up now, you know what I mean? Thanks for turning up with me, teeing up with me. You can have a drink to that, you know what I mean? Toast, much love, peace, and blessings. You already know. If anybody asks, I said it. Blessings.